Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be doing shoulder openers. So lots of moves to open up our shoulders and to help us feel good in that upper body area. So go ahead and grab a seat. We're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. First thing we're going to do is we're going to sit up nice and tall. We want our ear over our shoulder, shoulder over our hips. Pull the abdominals in. And we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So we're going to roll those shoulders back for 5, for 4, and try to really just use your shoulders. Don't use your arms. 1 more, and then we'll go backwards. 2 more, and 1 more. Next, we're going to do shoulder shrugs. So this one is relaxing and it helps to open up our shoulders. So again, we want to hit that good alignment. So shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. Big inhale here. With the inhale, we bring our shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, drop your shoulders. So we're inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. We'll do that 4 more times. Big inhale, and then exhale. 3 more times. One more time. Great. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs wide and our feet are flexed. Our arms are going to come right next to my hips. So right to the outside of my hips. So if your hands are like mine where maybe they don't reach, I tent my hands coming onto my fingertips, and then I press myself up nice and tall. And again, I think about that good posture. My ears are over my shoulders are over my hips. Pull my abdominals in and press myself up nice and tall. Your gaze should be forward. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Awesome. And release. You can bring those legs back into a nice cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to plant that right hand. Left arm reaches up and over. And I want you to actively reach that right arm so we can open up through that shoulder. And then switch sides. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up and over. Actively reaching that right arm. Coming back to center. Next, we're going to take right hand to left wrist. And you're going to lift that left arm all the way over, reaching that arm actively. Back through center. Left hand grabs right wrist. Reach that right arm. And back through center. So we're going to plant that right hand again. Left arm comes over. 1 more breath here. We're reaching that arm. Switch sides. Left arm plants, right arm actively reaches. And then come back to center. Next, we're going to bring our arms long to a T, palms face down. And I want you to make a fist, but leave your thumb out. So we're, again, actively reaching those arms. We're trying to get into those shoulders, work those shoulders and loosen them up. So big inhale here. With the exhale, my thumb starts to turn behind me. My palm opens up to the ceiling. And with that, I try to turn my thumb slightly down and I press it behind me. And then I bring it back to starting. So my palm's down, but I'm making a fist and my thumb is out. Inhale here. So exhale, we use our thumb to guide us. We bring that thumb up and around behind us, really pressing the thumbs behind us and slightly down. And 2 more times. Inhale here, exhale. Open up those palms to the ceiling as you press your thumbs back and down. 1 more time. And release. Awesome. So next we'll come into eagle arms, and I'll give you a modification for that. So our arms come out to a T, and the right one's going to come underneath the left, and then we grab our palms as we bring our elbows together. And then those elbows come as far up as we can, as our body allows. Or you can grab your shoulders, walk those arms a little bit behind you, and then use your elbows as your guide. And open up your chest to the ceiling if you can. Wherever you're at, breathe into those tight areas. Let's take 3 more breaths here. And then release. Open up those arms wide. Press the backs of your hands to the wall behind you, or the fronts of your hands to the wall behind you. and then back to center. So now we switch arms. That left arm comes underneath the right. Draw those elbows up or grab those shoulder blades and draw your elbows up. And release. Bring those arms wide, palms face forward, and you're pressing your hands behind you. And release. Great. So we're going to do one more here. We're going to take that right hand to your shoulder blade and your left hand touches the tip of your elbow and you press that arm behind you. And if you need to bring your legs out wide, if that helps, do that. Because if your hips are tight, it might be hard to get into this position. And switch. So left palm grabs that left shoulder blade, right hand grabs that right elbow, and you press that elbow back. And try to sit up tall here. And release. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you feel a little bit looser. This is something that you could definitely do multiple times per day, or if you'd like to just hold the stretches longer or do more of the movements, that's going to help open up your shoulders all the more. And don't forget to have good posture too. That's always helpful. So again, think about ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and then hips are over your knees and your ankles if you're standing. So just always think about that good posture, pulling your belly button into your spine, having those shoulders away from your ear, and always finding some length through that neck. All right, so hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for joining me, and please like and subscribe.